So, good afternoon. So, what do we discuss? If in as per tender act, tender clauses, whatever tender quoted by as per government PWD norms by various sectors like Mumbai Mahaнаगरपालिका, Greater Mumbai, Bombay, ठाणे महानगरपालिका, कल्याण डोंबिवली, उल्हासनगर, वसई, विरार, पालघर महानगरपालिका. So there are various queries in while preparing the tenders. Why there is query in preparing the tenders? Because the government publish a tender as per tender condition, but that condition should be act as per tender act. The tender act of Maharashtra PWD section, the tender of act of government of India as per rules and regulation. But purposely the government, while preparing the tender in government PWD sections, corporation section sectors, that the minor things, queries, they should left to court to implement in tender condition. That condition is harmful to the contractor, harmful to the contractor, because while during a tender time the contractor should be quoted the tender as per percentage or as per the atom rate. Whatever the condition is acceptable, but in some case of government, today in our meeting, what I discussing that, today in our meeting, what I discussing that, when, while PWD sections, Mumbai Mahanagarpalika government section, PWD Thane Mahanagarpalika, while quoted the tender, that condition should be acceptable, but some conditions, they are not defined in contract. Some condition is not defined in contract because they specifically not mention the mobilization condition. First thing, mobilization condition, because in bigger tender cost, bigger project, when big short project is there, 1,000 crores of rupees, 100 crores of rupees, 300 crores of rupees, 500 crores of rupees, in that case, the government should, or even though Greater Mumbai Corporation of various sectors, that should be quote the mobilization condition in tender, in return. Not only mobilization, the escalation is also there, but in some cases, they are not putting that condition. It's applicable to every tender that costing more than 25 lakhs and above. Why I point out that when I am studying the tender, as per when I am working in government sector as a executive engineer, that time there is some issues occurring while that mobilization, escalation, and some additional conditions that should be in mention in other terms and condition. That should be what conditions that are there when government sector delayed to clear the site. One government section, while allotting the tenders and giving a work order, while after giving a work order, allotting the tender, giving the work order, LOI, and that contractor fulfill the terms, that is not filling the fees of that LOI costing tenders, that time, within time period of 90 days, that tender should be declared as a cancelled. Further, you upload the new tenders, recall the tenders, but that should be not happen in various corporation sector. That is a crime of the game. That is a crime of the game, I tell you. So this meeting is our live meeting to know each and everyone in various officers in, as per the city engineer is there, deputy city engineer is there, additional city engineer is there, deputy city engineer is there, executive engineer is there, deputy engineer is there, junior engineer is there. They are know the terms and conditions. In some cases, if the after allotting the work order and government has delayed to give the site for working for the contractor, that condition should be mentioned that due to reason of government, what reason the tender should work is not started, the site is not given to the contractor. In that case, the government should mention the compensation also and time period also. The government should mention in tender compensation also and time period also. Mobilization is there, escalation is also there. But in some cases, if such thing is happen, what written in that tender, this is the terms and conditions contract act, tender contract act. That's why I read and tell you that in some cases they should put, because of delayed by the government should give the compensation, escalation, mobilization and extension of time period to that work. In some cases they are not doing that in tender condition. That's why I tell you, each and every government officials, government commissioners, government of PWD section, MMRD, MSRD say, so each and every this condition should be applicable. Thank you. धन्यवाद.